Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Shem Rakor Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. All right, just right quick, ran into this article. Excuse me. Ran into this article on RT News. All right, it says we're heading for the worst financial crisis of our lifetimes. All right, it says some guy named Jim Rogers. All right, now they're going to get into this being because of the coronavirus. And I remember I did a video, before they shut the other page down, did a video on this, on the coronavirus, saying that it's going to affect the economy. All right, because you see restaurants are closing. What else? All type of businesses, you know what I'm saying? They probably going to close the Uber Eats and all of that. So that's going to take away people money, people jobs is closing down. You got people who even saying like, I just ain't going, like one of the brothers that, I just spoke to him, I believe that was yesterday, or what's today? Like 2 days ago. He said, he just told his job he ain't coming back until that shit, you know what I'm saying, over with or whatever, So, of course this is going to affect the economy, the music industry. People are going to stop touring, you know what I'm saying? Comedics ain't going to be touring, which is going to affect these venues, all right, that they tour at, like arenas and everything. All right, because when you look at the NBA, think of all the people that got laid off that work in like the concession stand and all that shit. All right, Kevin Love for the Cavs, I think he donated some money to them, but all them folks lost their jobs, man. All right, in every facet of an arena, you know what I'm saying? The owners of the arenas, now their arena empty. This is the time of year where they make all their money. In the NBA season, their arenas are empty. That's affecting the economy. You know what I'm saying? And once again, this is a plague from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. But it says the governments worldwide are trying to stop the spread of the corona or the COVID-19 virus, which now threatens the global economy. RT talked to legendary investor Jim Rogers about the financial consequences of the outbreak. It says many people are going to suffer very badly as the effects of this pandemic are going to last for a long time, according to Rogers. I told RT earlier, hey, and before I move on, even when you go back to ancient Egypt, the Most High attacked their economy, man. Like when the locusts was eating their crops, that was their economy, man. This is how you know the Most High, the plagues is beginning, man. America is getting plagued, man. Well, chiefly America, the whole world, but America being the Most High's crosshairs, America being the Most High's number one enemy, or being ran, being ran by Esau, all right, who is the number one enemy of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, but many people, I think I read that. It says, I told RT earlier that the next time we are going to have a financial problem is going to be the worst, said Rogers, adding that it appears we are headed toward the worst financial crisis of our lifetimes, and we will know in a few months. According to the legendary investor, lots of industries like airlines and travel are going to suffer. Yeah, he's right about that. I didn't even think about that because people are so scared of this virus, they're not going to go to wherever they was going. So this is going to even affect like because we coming into the warm season, spring, summer. Vacation resorts is going to get affected because these Americans love to go, especially the nigga woman, they love to go travel. So vacation resorts is going to get affected. All these tourist sites is going to get affected because people that go to these places, of course, are coming from other places. Like if you got money and you in Cleveland and it's cold all winter, or let's say it is the winter and it's cold and you got the money to go travel, you want to go to whatever, some resort, some whatever, you're not going to go out of fear of the coronavirus. Cruise ships as well. That's a booming industry. People want to take cruises, want to go to Miami, or one of them islands, cruise to Jamaica. Them Jamaican resorts is big. All this shit is going to get affected by this virus, man. The Most High is destroying the economy, man. All right. Companies with big debts. Companies with big debts are especially vulnerable at this time. Rogers explained, because they ain't making no money. So their debt is increasing. All right? And those participating in international trade in particular will have serious problems. Some of them will be bankrupt, he said, noting that major airlines and shipping companies will probably be bailed out because it will otherwise be embarrassing for the countries. Says, talking about the financial markets turmoil, Rogers said that most markets were not ready for the global health crisis and did not know what was coming. However, the reason behind such a mayhem is not just the virus. It is certainly much more than that. It's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that's doing this. That's what's much more behind it. All right. Says Rogers also has a piece of advice for investors, suggesting they invest their money only in what they know about. All right. So what this article is saying is that this coronavirus, or this pestilence that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has let loose on the world, all right, is going to affect the economy, man. All right. Not just the American economy, but the global economy, man. But I ain't gonna hold you. Just wanted to make that quick video. Hope it was edifying. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.